Hi there, my name's Donna Wrighton. I am a district manager and independent consultant with Arbonne International, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about 30 Days to Healthy Living. Now, this is a programme that I have used previously on several occasions, and I find that every time I do this programme, I find some extra benefits. So I'm just very quickly going to spend the next sort of 30 minutes or so just talking you through the benefits of the programme. So I'm just going to share my screen. Oh, get that out of the way. And we'll get right to it. So, as I say, we are going to be discussing the 30 Days to Healthy Living. So, what are you to expect from this programme? Okay, so this programme is actually based on ridding the body of the toxic buildup. It's there to decrease inflammation and to help heal the gut. Now, it's not a diet or a rapid weight loss programme. It's just there to reveal the foods that are sabotaging your health. There isn't any counting calories. It's all about hitting that refresh button for your body. So there's a few things that we want to get out of this programme predominantly. That's to reduce the amount of toxins that we ingest, to increase the number of toxins that we need to eliminate, and you'll understand why in just a few slides, and also to increase our own nutritional intake. So as you can see by the list below, there's actually quite a few things that will have that, that it will have an impact on or allow you to do. So it will increase your energy levels, will help to remove stress and to improve your health. Now, if you have any excess weight, you will probably lose that too, although this is not, as I say, predominantly a weight loss programme. So you can see some results here from some people that have actually benefited from doing the programme themselves. And there are a few at the end just to kind of let you know, just some more bikini bodies for you. But it is about real people doing this programme. So it's people like me and you that have actually, just really want to try something different. I'm a sucker for diets. I've dieted on and off for most of my life and never gained any benefit from it. Because I always find, as normal, I'm a bit of a yo-yo, and I'm doing a diet, I'll stick to it for a certain period of time, and then as soon as I go back to my normal habits, the weight gain comes back. So there's a few things, as I said, that we needed to do and we wanted to concentrate on. So first of all, we need to eliminate the toxic buildup. Now, this comes from sort of like our two main detoxifying organs. Okay, so that's your liver and your kidneys. So the liver has over 500 functions, and detoxifying is its primary one. The kidneys, they filter over 189 litres of blood a day. I mean, that is just incredible to think. But our bodies do eliminate toxins through other organs. So, the skin is our largest elimination organ. We have the lungs. That actually will trap toxins in sort of like a lining, and then obviously that's where we would breathe them out. The lymph. Now, the lymph carries nourishment and clears waste, and does require gravity and movement, so it requires exercise to be able to do that job for you. Then you've also got the colon. Now, the colon will absorb nutrients and it carries waste out of the body. Now, obviously, as I say, your liver and your kidneys are your main detoxifying organs. The liver being sort of, the predominant one. Now, that works constantly around the clock, doing, as I say, over 500 different jobs within your body. So it does need a bit of help, and then you've got the kidneys. So they filter sort of like toxic waste out of the blood, and they try to help regulate the pH of your body. So there are some issues that you can find. So when the liver becomes overloaded with toxins, it can't really eliminate them properly. Your body uses fat to store toxins to keep them away from your vital organs. So fat is a symptom of toxic body. And there's a slide in just a second that will show you, as I said before about me being a yo-yo dieter, why that actually happens. And it is due to the fat. Because it's obviously trying to stop sort of like the toxins, and it will create more fat in order to try and get rid of those toxins in your body. So I'm going to talk to you now really briefly about the bathtub analogy. Now, I love this analogy because it really made sense to me when I first heard this. So if you can imagine that your body is like a bathtub, so we've got the plug hole, and what we do is just on a general day-to-day basis in our bodies, we feed our bodies with food, different food, drinks, products that we pop on our skin, so anything like that on a day-to-day basis. Now, when our bodies are functioning normally, you know, we do those things, and then we just expel them from our bodies, either through, you know, through our skin, or, you know, when we go to the toilet. Now, what happens is when you have a build-up of toxins, so the more and more rubbish that we put into our bodies, a bit like a bathtub, the plug and the drain get blocked. So our bodies do the same sort of thing. And then what happens is we can't function properly, and then it doesn't drain away. So in a bathtub, that would just fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. And what happens is our bodies do exactly the same thing. We just fill with toxins, and then we become toxic overload. And that's when we start to see some problems, you know, through different areas. So we need to help this by reducing the inflammation. Now, the main way of doing this is to remove foods that do not serve us. So there are a lot of foods that we ingest that literally serve no purpose to our bodies whatsoever. So those are, I mean, obviously you can see the list there. I'll pick out a few. So preservatives and additives. Obviously, sorry, what's something in my eye? You've got pesticides, hormones, antibiotics, you know, dairy, gluten, corn, soy, whey. You know, these are all things that do not serve us. Coffee, because of the acidic nature of coffee, it's just not good for us. It doesn't benefit us at all, because, you know, as I say, we need to keep our pH levels correct. Alcohol, sorry, but no alcohol. Artificial flavors or sweeteners. And then we try to have, you know, try to pick the white food products. So, you know, we pick those out because of the glycemic index, and then reduce the consumption of processed foods. Now, chronic inflammation, as with anything, actually starts in the gut. So there are different types of inflammation that you'll see on this list, sort of, you know, tonsillitis, joint pain, headaches, you know, right through to real chronic kind of symptoms that you have, sort of skin disease, joint disease, arthritis, etc. Now, 80% of our immune system actually lives in the gut. So inflammation is shown through that by bloating, diarrhea, constipation, and lots of other symptoms. So we've learned from this plan that gut health is so, so important, you know, because the gut is basically the hub of everything. Now, as I said before, 80% of our immune system lives in our gut. So nearly all skin conditions stem from the gut. There's 80% of the serotonin is also in the gut. Now, if you think about that, serotonin is responsible for your mood, sexual desire, sleep, memory, and appetite. And sleep is one of the main things that I struggle with when I wasn't eating correctly. You know, and obviously nearly all of your brain cells are influenced by serotonin. So have a look at this list below. Now, I found this really scary because when I looked through this list, there were so many things on there that, you know, I suffered with. I blamed other things, but I did suffer with a lot of these issues. And probably, if I had to be honest, probably about 80% maybe, I think, which really is scary to think about that now. But, you know, have a think about yourself and any of these problems that have occurred to you. You know, my husband has done this plan and he had lots of problems with asthma previously, you know, and noticed a remarkable difference when doing the plan, about how much he had to use his inhaler, for example. So just have a look, because some of the things on there are not things you would necessarily, you know, assume come from having too many toxins in your body and issues with your gut health. So this is the slide I was talking to you about earlier. So kind of a cleanse versus a diet. So with the dieting, as I was saying, the body produces fat in order to try and smother the toxins that you have in your body. So the more toxins you have, the more fat you produce. Now, when you diet, you calorie cut, and that results in fat loss. So basically, you then are increasing the toxic density that you have in your body. And then what that does is that will overload and actually make your body create more fat. So your weight is then regained. Now, the difference between that diet and the plan is that the plan actually works through sort of like a cellular cleansing. So that removes the toxins from the body and then creates sort of this lean muscle, which melts away the excess fat. Now, maintaining this will actually help keep nutritional balance, and it keeps the body naturally lean whilst managing cleansing the toxins and actually removing them. So what we need to do also is to increase your nutritional intake. Normally can't say that. And the advantage that we have with this, based on the products we use within Arbonne, are the fact that they're formulated without gluten, soy and dairy. Now, obviously, those are products that we've already said are harmful to us and don't serve any benefits. There are no fillers, no artificial sweeteners. Everything that we have is a low on the glycemic index. It's all botanically based. It's non-GMO, so there's no genetically modified sort of, there's no chemicals or anything like that in them. And we have the certifications to actually prove that those products are not part of the makeup of our, of any of our things on the plan. So we have these powerhouse tools. Now, these powerhouse tools are there to promote a healthier lifestyle for you. So we have a plant-based protein instead of a whey-based. There's fibre, vitamins and minerals, probiotics and enzymes, which come from specific products that we have available to you during the 30-day plan. And now these will support the detoxification organs, and they will help with your energy levels. So I'm going to go through them very quickly. So we have the protein shake. Now, the protein shake that we have, that comes in a couple of different flavors. So you have the vanilla or the chocolate. We are reintroducing the chai, which is my absolute favorite. Now, the protein is made up with pea, rice and cranberry. So it tastes really great. It doesn't, it doesn't taste like your strawberry milkshakes or anything like that you get, from your whey-based proteins, but it also doesn't have any of the rubbish in them. And everything that you have through that protein shake is able to be absorbed and eliminated back out through your system. We also have the fibre support. Now, the fibre is odourless and tasteless. You can put that in your meals or you can add it to your shakes. The Digestion Plus. Now, this is kind of my personal favourite, and this is something that I take daily, whether I'm on the 30 days or not. Now, this aids in healing the gut. So this has got prebiotics, probiotics, and 11 different digestive enzymes. And this helps to break the food down into single nutrients to give you greater nutrition. The Herbal Detox Tea, another one of my favourites. Now, this has got 9 key botanicals in it. It does help with digestion, it reduces bloating, and does help with the weight loss. Now, it is caffeine free, and there is milk thistle in there, which actually helps support the liver and kidneys. The great thing about this tea as well is that actually you can use it more than once. So, you do really get your money's worth. Then you've got the Greens Balance. Now, the Greens Balance is something that we do have that's part of the Powerhouse tools. Now, this is an optional option when you're actually purchasing your value pack for the 30 days. And I will go over another product that actually helps as well. And you can actually have the best of both worlds and get both of these, which I'll explain to you later. So this has a combination of 37 hand-selected, non-GMO alkaline forming fruits and veggies. I do add this to my morning shake, but you can add it to foods as well, or if you're cooking. So it does deliver sort of like antioxidants to help fight oxidative stress. So, and it also will help with your pH balance. There is omega-3 in there from chia, flax and quinoa, and it does support, as I say, a healthy pH balance. Now, Energy Fizz Sticks. So these are a replacement for sort of coffee and your soda fizzy drinks. Now, these are clinically proven to boost metabolism. They are only 13 calories and they're free from artificial sweeteners. Now, you can get these in several different flavors. You can get them in pomegranate, citrus, and blackberry. Now, My favourite, I'm not going to lie, is the pomegranate, and I love it hot. So you can have this in hot or cold water. And you can also, I know a lot of people that mix it with the detox tea as well. Now, the key ingredients for this, it does have B vitamins to boost energy, chromium to balance your blood sugar, rhodiola, that helps improve your mood, and then you've got ginseng and guarana, which help with endurance and alertness. Another great product, and this is something that I use quite a lot, is the Mind Health. Now, this is actual an extra that you can get. You don't get this within the pack, but this is something that I would really advise doing, especially if you've got a very sort of busy lifestyle, quite a stressful job, you know, a job that you need to kind of really concentrate quite a lot. You know, I work a lot of hours, so this is great for me. I've recently introduced this into my Fistic regime, so I have 2 of these a day. Now, there's some key ingredients in this, so they'll help with your mind and keeping your memory sharp. There's antioxidants in there that support your cellular function, and there's also B12 in there, which is what's great for me, because I'm actually vegan as well. So B12 is something that's really important for myself, and that helps with your cognitive function and helps for a more productive day. Now, this is the product. This is one of the other products that I was talking to you about with regards to your greens balance. Now, this is the body cleanse. Now, we tend to use this within the plan on week 3. Okay, so this is all about helping soothe the digestive tract and supporting your normal digestive system, and it also supports the liver function. Now, I will talk to you in a second about the options that you have for the pack, and when I do that, I will explain to you what you can do to get the benefit of both worlds with this and the greens balance. So this is just a typical day, just to give you an idea. Now, when I wake up, I always have my protein shake for breakfast. Now, what I do is when I first get up, before I have anything, I do have a Digestion Plus. That is best to have sort of between sort of 45 minutes before you have anything else. And I would never get up and straight away have a shake. I would always leave it at least half an hour or so before I have my breakfast shake. Then sort of in the morning, I would normally have a snack. Now, with a snack, you can have sort of like nuts, you know, green apple, brown rice cakes, berries, raw veggies, you know, a Fistic or a Mind Health. I do tend to have green apple quite a lot. You know, I also like, if I'm honest, the protein snack bars that we have as well available. Then when I have my lunch, I would normally have another shake, if I'm honest, or depending on whether I'm at work or not. If I'm at work, I would have a shake just because it's more convenient and I'm still enabling myself to get those extra nutrients. You know, sometimes something that you need to be very aware of is kind of eating at these regular times. And then in the afternoon again, I would have another snack. So I love rice cake. Sometimes I'll have a rice cake with a small amount of almond butter or something like that on the top. And then for dinner, I would have a clean meal. So a lean protein, you know, having the complex carbs, so brown rice, sweet potato, and then a small amount of healthy fat. So kind of like an almond butter or avocado, something like that. If you're having a salad, it's a great option. And then if you're still hungry, after dinner, I would potentially have like a detox tea a little bit later on. So what we provide for you, so with the 30-day plan, there is so much available to you. We have your own private Facebook group, which is run by a health coach. Now, everybody that's part of that plan, and there are other consultants as well on there that have people that are going through the plan themselves, they are there to help sort of support. We encourage people to share menu ideas, you know, really try to get people involved. And there is so much information on there. There's meal plans, there's shopping lists to help you if you really haven't got a clue about what you want to have or what you need to have. All of that information is readily available to you. If you need to ask any questions, you can answer, you know, any question gets answered by somebody on the group very, very quickly. So we'll help teach you how to eat clean, you know, using the Arbonne essentials as well to complement that, what foods to remove, and we'll tell you why, how to increase your nutritional intake, how to keep your pH levels balanced, how to keep your blood sugar at the right level, and then how to reintroduce foods back in after the 30 days. Because you do learn after the 30 days sometimes that you will have intolerances, and we introduce those foods back gradually so that you can understand what you may be intolerant and what may be causing you some issues. And then also how to effectively remove toxins from your body and to support those elimination organs. So your consultant will help you choose a package that's right for you. Now with this package, as I've said before, the great thing about this is if you buy it as a pack and you buy it as a value pack, what actually happens is you get all of the products that we've kind of talked through today. Now, you can additionally buy the protein bars, as I mentioned, and also the Mind Health. With the value pack, the great thing about this is if you buy this, you will be entitled to a free gift option. Now, for the free gift option, one of the products that you can have is the Greens Balance. So when you choose your pack, you get the choice of the Body Cleanse, which, as I said before, we tend to use in week 3, or the Greens Balance. Now, if you add the Body Cleanse in as part of your package, you can then have the option to have the Greens Balance, which you can use right the way through the 30 days as your free gift. So as I say, you do get the best of both worlds. Now, the value pack does give you a discount of 40% as well, and you get free shipping on that. Now, with this plan, you do also get the 48-day money-back guarantee. You get all of the weekly meal plans on the shopping list, and you get 24-hour messenger support. You get access to our VIP Facebook support group as well, which I said is invaluable. And there's so many ideas and things on there constantly that people are sharing. And you do have a real kind of community spirit, and there's always someone there to answer any questions, or, you know, if you're having a bit of a low day and you feel like you're not doing so well, there's always someone there that you can share a story with. So as I said before, this is kind of some more before and afters. Now, you know, you can see some of these are going sort of up to 60 days. Now, these are incredible, you know, and they're just normal people just doing this. So what I would say to you, let me just stop sharing my screen, is if you want to know more information about the 30 days, what I suggest that you do is go back to the consultant that's actually sent you this video. They will be more than happy to give you lots of information with regards to how you can order this pack and also how you can get involved in the next 30 days group. So I hope this has been helpful for you, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.